Good day, everybody. This is Lone Eagle 112358. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it so very much. I really do. Put out a video called. Excuse me one sec. Just pulling it up here. Pull this up. Alright. Put out a video the other day called Tech Before It's Time Travel to Belfast, Ireland, 1901. Take a look at this footage. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, so got a lot of awesome responses, feedback, and links. And we're gonna follow one of those links from a viewer named, there we go, from viewer named Sherry D. Hi Lone Eagle, check this out. Boom. Put me to this link right here. This is reddit.com. I don't know what these are called. Is this a page or a channel? So this is a page called Retconned, run by Sagittarius Craig. Alright, so I'm checking this out. And I'm like, oh, cool. Look, they're covering what we put out. This dude right here. Remember him? If you don't, check the playlist. There's a video on him specifically. Okay. William Crankner, is that his name? I forget his name, actually. It's William something. William Cranch. Alright, so check it out. They're talking about this here. A lot of people in here on this thread agree. So I was reading them all, and then one response stood out, and I'm going to read this, and we're going to take off from here. This is by Orion004. Interesting to see this post now. Just yesterday that I found an ME to do with the photos in the movie The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So all of you who know this movie, I need you to sharpen your pencils, because pay attention to this. This is going to be awesome. The wanted dead or alive posters of the criminals now show their photo instead of a sketch. I remember it being just a drawing and a sketch of the criminals. This goes in line with photography being available much earlier in this timeline. Anyone remembers this just being drawings? And he leaves two examples, so we're going to check those out. First, let's look at the timeline. Let's see when this time, the good, the bad, and the ugly, when it was supposed to take place. So I got a little thing here. The plot revolves around three gunslingers competing to find a fortune in a buried cache of Confederate gold amid the violent chaos of the American Civil War. Okay, specifically the New Mexico campaign in 1862. So we can pinpoint this movie timeline to, and let's be generous, okay, 1862 to 1880. Okay, let's say it's between those two. I'm leaning more towards 1862. Okay, so we've got a timeline established. Okay, now before I show these two clips of the movie The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, we have to remember something here. Let me just set it up. Okay, we have to remember something, that people are paid a lot of money, were paid then and are still paid today, to make sure that costumes are of that timeline that they're representing, okay? To make sure that whatever is in the picture at every single second of the film, that everything relates to the timeline, okay? So when you're doing a Western movie, you're not going to have cars running in the background or airplanes, or you know what I mean. You're gonna have the proper costumes, the proper language, ethnicity. Sometimes they screw that up big time. Oh my god, I don't even want to get into that. But everything is of the time you're talking about, the era. Okay, it's very important for this. I shouldn't have to explain this, but in this timeline, we have to talk about these small little things. So I'm gonna show this one clip. Let's just watch this, because this is I'm really excited. Watch this. Check the wanted dead or alive poster.
Hey, amigo, you know you've got a face beautiful enough to be worth $2,000?
So we have to. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, look, you see, they're in the West, and this is. Someone can easily be like, listen, Lone Eagle, this is just a movie fuck up. Okay, it's one of those movie blunders. We see them all the time on YouTube channels. Where I remember that one with the movie Troy, and you have Brad Pitt. He's on the beach, and behind him is an airplane. That's what this could be related to. Okay, so I'm not sitting here going, "Oh my God, this 100% has to be that." No, they could have messed up, but let's talk about the odds of them messing this up. Okay. So let's look at this scene. Like I said, they have people paid to make sure that every scene, and please tell me the proper name for this position I'm talking about, but to make sure that costumes and the scene, everything is of that era, okay? This shouldn't have slipped. This shouldn't have slipped. This shouldn't have gotten by anybody. Directors, executive producers, the cameraman, the coffee guy, the dude holding the picture. Are you telling me none of these four guys were like, hey, what's up with that? Why are you using a photo? You telling me all the people that worked on this project from day one up until the final cut, when they were reeling it in the office, and they were going over it a billion times to make sure everything was perfect, when they were lining everything up, all the sound, everything, the color, everything, that this scene right here with the photo, that didn't get not one person's attention, not one. Let's look at the next photo, or the next scene.
So you're an honest farmer. You recognize this man?
This reminds me of like the Roadrunner and the Wile E. Coyote. You know when Wile E. Coyote runs through a brick wall and that has the cutout of him? I don't know why this is reminding me of that, but it is. It makes me laugh to see a photograph in a Western flick. And look, there's so much to say about this. You see him smiling here? Well, he got the same smile on this guy's face in the photo. People weren't supposed to smile back then. That was the thing, right? That was the thing. We all know about this. We talk about this. There are movies doing parodies of people going smiling. I think it was an Adam Sandler movie. I forget which one. No, it wasn't. No, it was a different one. How the West Was Won, I think. I forget. It was probably 5 years ago, and it was a big thing in there. How come no one smiles in there? And then all of a sudden, people started smiling. It was a comedy movie, a bit racist, I think. But anyway, I'm diverting here. Listen, why are you telling me all these people on the set right now? This guy, he's right there. This guy, he's right there. The people who printed this piece of paper, when they said, okay, so we're at the scene, where's the wanted dead or alive posters? The actor needs them. Give them to him. You're telling me the guy who printed this out, this piece of paper, right? He's in the back room. He's getting ready to give this to the director or producer or whoever to give to the actor. You're telling me while he's printing this out, and he's not like, whoa, this should be a sketch. This is a photo. This is a black and white photo. It's even got shading on there, perfect. I don't even know what to say about this. This looks like guys, I'm not saying this movie is from the 1880s and that this is proof. No, that's not what this is about. This is why are they using this photo in this movie? Okay? They might as well as put a CD Walkman on him. They might as well as have a Mustang car in the back picture there. Like they might as well as have steel gutters, you know, on these buildings. They might as well as have that stuff. Okay? What's the difference? Do you know why they printed this? Do you know why they printed those pictures? Because that's the norm. That's the norm for this timeline. In this timeline, when they said, okay, get those wanted posters, they said, oh, it didn't even think to them, like, okay, we could just put a picture up here. They didn't even think, oh, we need to sketch this. They just went straight to picture because that's the norm in that time. And they didn't even have to think about it. So think about this. Think about it. If you're making a video, right, a movie, even a little 5-minute YouTube video, and you're doing this scene, and someone's like, oh, you forgot the wanted poster. in your mind, are you going to be like, okay, I got to sketch one up? Or are you going to go print one? You're going to be like, no, we need to sketch it because printing does not go with this timeline. You see what I mean? But in this timeline, it does. I'm tired of saying timeline, by the way. Totally don't like that word for this, but I don't know what else to say. A lack of better terms, right? So, let me know what you guys think. This is it. 10-minute video. That's about it. That's enough. I've said enough, you know. I've gotten my point across. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that like that, but, you know, with the help of this gentleman here, 004, it's very interesting. Why are we seeing photos and not sketches? Okay? Because this timeline we're on is used to this. Isn't that amazing? How amazing is that? How amazing is that? Okay? So I want to end with this. People are like, well, Lone Eagle, why don't you just look up wanted dead or alive posters and show us the history? Well, because this is why I don't do this. And the reason why I ask you guys to run off your memory and try not to look up Wikipedia. But I get it. And people linking me wiki stuff all the time. And I get it. And I respect that. And I still use that information. It's just a little tough. We have to be careful when we're doing that. Because the information we're looking up is of this timeline. If we sit here going, wow, I don't remember photos from 1840, then we look wiki it and it's like, yeah, photos have always been around since 1830. We're gonna be like, oh, okay, I was wrong. No, you weren't. You were following your intuition, and your intuition was right. It's just that it's the information we have in our brain does not match this. So that's why I don't do the wiki thing. I don't research online. Scarab has got it right. Scarab Performance, he's got that newspaper article thing. I don't do that because I don't need to. I just know things are different. I want you guys to use your memory and say it in the comment section and look what happens when you do. This is exactly what happens when you do that. Look at this. I'm able to follow up and make this great video for you guys. Well, great video. I'm a pompous dick. Listen, that's not what I meant to say. I'm just saying all these videos are awesome. If Scarab had made them, I'd be just as awesome into it. I'd be like, wow, this is amazing. Anyone made them. Okay? So, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hit me up with more links. I will leave a link to this Reddit page, Retconned, Sagittarius Craig. If you're listening, I will be reaching out to you soon. I know someone from here, from Reddit, reached out to me, and I responded, but I didn't do it properly, and you know, I feel like a dick for leaving him hang, but now I'm gonna get back to you. So hang in there, and yeah, much more coming, guys. This blew a big hole right into this whole photography stuff and when we should be seeing stuff. Guys, if there are other channels listening, pick it up, take it and run with it if you can, because I know a lot of you guys are, well, not a lot, quite a few of you are much better at this than I am. So let's do this. Community, let's get it together, right? Have a great day, guys. It's almost Friday. Hang in there. Lone Eagle loves you. Love yourself and love your neighbor. Lone Eagle, 112358. Peace. From viewer named Sherry D. Hi, Lone Eagle. Check this out. Boom. Put me to this link right here. This is reddit.com. I don't know what these are called. Is this a page or a channel? So this is a page called Retconned, run by Sagittarius Craig. Good day, everybody. This is Lone Eagle 112358. Thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it so very, very, very much. I really do. Put out a video called, excuse me one sec, just pulling it up here. Pull this up. Alright. Put out a video the other day called Tech Before It's Time Travel to Belfast, Ireland, 1901. Take a look at this footage. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, so got a lot of awesome responses, feedback, and links. And we're gonna follow one of those links from a viewer named, there we go,